Father that loves you very much. I cannot even express it because it was spiritual. It was real and it was deep. And I had totally forgotten everything. I could have been there with him forever. That's how wonderful it was. I totally forgot everything about this world. And I realized, because I had asked earlier, maybe a couple weeks before that, Lord, what is it going to be like up in heaven? Is it going to be boring, like working all the time? You know, I've just thought it, but I wasn't actually talking to the Lord, and yet I was letting it go to the Lord, you know, on what I was thinking. And then this happened Friday night, and this is before the other thing happened Friday night, but I'll finish this. And the Lord, I was aware that up in heaven it's going to be like that sometimes. Sometimes it's going to be like that. We're going to be able to sit in the presence of the Lord. And he will still have that one-on-one thing with us that he has now. It's not going to be like, okay, you're up in heaven and the Lord is over in his palace, and you know, you're going to still have a one-on-one with him, just like here on earth. And that I've never thought of before in my life. Not ever before in my Christian experience did I think that God will still be to me. He is my Father, and he will still be to me one-on-one as he was last Friday night. And so I was very excited, and I told Billy and Toby about it Saturday. But then the Lord showed me more. I thought that was done and gone because the Lord was with me for a long, long time. And I needed him to be with me. He relaxed me totally. And I was totally in the spirit with him. I wasn't even thinking about the world anymore. All I had around me and on my mind was as if I had passed on. And I was with him. And it was wonderful for a long time. He didn't speak a word. He just was with me. With me. I'm with you. I'm here with you. I'm sitting down with you. And his spirit was doing the work in me. Doing the great, marvelous miracle that he does when he comes in and ministers to us. Okay, a little later, the Lord he started dealing with me about your blessing that the Lord had blessed you with when you gave your speaker. And then the next night, you had thought, I have done my best to try to obey the Lord. I gave up the most expensive thing that's in my room. And Lord, it's like I could feel a challenge to the Lord. Where is the blessing that the Bible speaks of that's mine? The blessings. Where are they, Lord? And the next day after that, the Lord began to show me. He sent you out of here to drive in the car. You had thought to go driving in the car. He sent you into the neighborhood of the man that called to you from the front yard. I saw this and I felt it. It was the Lord that you put the challenge to him. It was a gentle challenge. It wasn't okay. You said, where are my blessings, Lord? So he began to show me. He said, Ryan thinks that he went out to go do whatever he was doing. But I laid on his heart to go out. He thought he was going out. But I caused him to go out, and he doesn't even know it. And he caused you to drive by the man's house. And you didn't know that the Lord was the one that directed you to go by him.